Welcome to
Knit One, Part 2.
I
had no idea what it was
It's the
saying.
Christmas holiday episode.
Yay! Episode 41.
Episode 41.
I am Sheila, also known as Sheila D37. I didn't write that down. Yes, I did.
And I am Wendy, also known as Penny Wendy on Ravelry and Penny Wendy 2 on Spark People.
So this is our last episode of the year. We'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah,
Happy Kwanzaa,
and Happy Festivus for the rest of us.
Yes. And we are wearing today hand-knit Christmas tree hats that my mother made for me and my daughter. These are the hats that my daughter and I wear on our yearly Christmas tree purchasing trip.
Oh my gosh.
And now that you've seen us in our Festivus hats, I'm taking mine off. Because it makes me look bald.
And it's very warm, actually. They're very warm.
They are. They're cute. See, they have ornaments.
Yeah, you can see it much better.
Much better when it's in the light.
This one's got a nice little red star.
Yeah. Aren't they cute?
There's a candy cane on mine here. See?
That's really cute.
It is cute.
We love them. And they're shaped like trees. You can find this pattern on Ravelry, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, it's definitely on Ravelry because I think Lara made one, didn't
Yes,
she?
she did when she saw mine. How cute.
And didn't she do lights around it?
She might have.
Yeah, I think she did.
All right, so we have 610 people in the Ravelry group at this point.
Wow.
Getting very close. So are we jumping right in?
Well, I just want to remind everybody that we are not recording next week. We are taking a vacation week off, so we will see you bright and early in the New Year's.
In the New Year.
Would be around the 2nd or the 3rd. And Max told me not to say this, but I'm saying it anyways. I want to wish him a happy birthday. His birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Max.
He turned 11. And we had a good night.
Big.
He is.
He's getting
He's going to be taller than me soon. And jump right on in.
All right, you go first this week.
I really have, I have one little thing on the needles and it will be off shortly. It's my dad's felted slippers. And I'm only showing you this much of it because my dad has been watching since he's in the States.
We're banned in Japan.
China, actually.
China. We're banned in China. Sorry.
And I'd actually like to have somewhat of a secret so he can't see what it looks like.
I can see them and they look good.
Yeah, they do look really good. I just have to actually felt them now.
They're going to like them, Mr. H.
I don't think he's ever been called Mr. H. But it's the Felted Clog pattern by Bev Galeskas on US 13 9mm. Like I said, for all intents and purposes, it's done. You will not see the finished object when they are, because most likely he will take them back with him after I give them to him.
We'll take a picture.
But
for
yes,
the
I will definitely take
page.
a picture for my page, and this is not officially on the needles, but it will be shortly. It's Dot the Dress Up Monster will be on my needles next.
Dot.
It's going to be done in some fingering weight. I had a hard time finding it this morning.
Oh, I love it.
It's a nice pretty pink. And then contrast, I think I might have to double it up. It's a little thinner.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Purple for the ears and whatever else Dot needs for contrast. The eye.
Her dotted eye.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to get this done real soon because I need to send this out. It will be like a New Year gift.
A New Year gift. Yes, you do.
So this will be worked on tonight.
Cool.
Shouldn't be a problem finishing it.
Is that it?
Like I said, not really even technically on the needles, but yeah, that's it.
So as you know, I have Lysianthus, the flower to hexagon blanket, and the Advent garland all on the needles. I'm not showing you any of those because I worked on none of those this week.
Oh, really?
No, because I will tell you in my heartbreak section, but I have been sick. I've been sick. I've been feeling sick enough where I really haven't knit. The only thing I really worked on is the cardigan. And this is the wrought iron cardigan by Stephanie Talent that I'm doing as a test knit. And the pattern information, you can pre-order it. It's going to be a book published by Cooperative Press, but it will also be an electronic book. That information will be in the show notes, and we've posted it before. I literally have 3 rows left on the on the hem.
Oh, nice. You must be so excited.
I am. So
Oh, it looks great.
it's looking really good. I have to show you how pretty the bottom looks without pulling it off the needles. So the bottom of the pattern has this.
Does that
Pull
get
it down
folded?
a little. There. Yeah, that gets folded under. You can see how it finishes off in a little like curly cues. It's very pretty. And yeah, this is it. This is the body. I will be starting the sleeves. Stephanie sent me some alterations to the sleeves, and I'll be starting those soon. I was hoping to have the sleeves cast on by today, but because I've been sick, I really just haven't been knitting like I usually do. This is 3 skeins of Dream in Color. Exactly. I just added the 4th skein. So
And
about
how many do you
750 yards. I have 6.
Oh, all right.
I have plenty of yarn. It'll probably take less than 5 skeins to finish it.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, that's coming along really well, and I'm still enjoying it. I was hoping it would be done before Christmas, but that's not going to happen. But I'm okay with that. I got so behind, but I'm just glad that I'm feeling better now. So
Yeah, that's the important part.
other than that, yeah, nothing else got love. I am way behind on the advent calendar to the point where I'm like, maybe I'll finish it next year.
Oh, really?
I'm like, I think on day
That was the
11.
last- oh, really?
11 or 12.
So 10
So
days
I did not
behind.
work on it since last week. I'm just way behind. So, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, if you haven't checked out the Advent Garland, do check it out because Frankie Brown, the designer, donates all of her design profits. She asked you to donate to the Children's Liver Disease Foundation. I donated to them to pay for this pattern.
And that's in the UK.
That's a UK one. I think she would probably be just as happy if you donated to a local liver disease foundation in your country. But I felt like I just wanted to let her know that I had really liked it, so I donated to the UK one. So yeah, check her out though, Frankie Brown. She has a lot of other stuff too. Everything is free. All she asks is that if you want to donate to her charity. So that's it for me on the needles right now.
Okay, so rate your date off the needles. I finished I don't even remember which one was the last sock that I was working on, to tell you the honest truth. But it was the Yarnissima Spice Man out of the Blue Moon medium weight socks at Rocks Millen that Wendy gave me. And I have worn them once, but I washed them since.
Now that I'm touching them.
No, I washed them.
I know. I'm just joking you. They came out nice.
I do have to make more because I was not aware that it's just plain superwash. There's no nylon, so I will have to keep these in rotation and not wear them out.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise they're so soft and squishy, I would wear them out.
But you know what? I've worn my socks. I have 2 pair of socks at Rock Socks.
I'm hard on my socks, though.
I am too. But I've worn mine, and they wear very well because the yarn is so thick.
I wore these for a couple of days. Like, that's the problem. I wear my socks for like a couple of days in a row. Once they're on my feet, they don't come off. And I'll take a shower and put them right back on. If I don't have wool socks nearby to replace them. So my husband happened to do some laundry, so I'm not wearing the socks I'm wearing today happen to be like fresh socks. But so I wore these a couple of days in a row, and they look fantastic. They don't look worn or anything. So this is the Yarnissima Spice Man. The only thing I'm not crazy about this, and it's hard to tell because technically this pattern was probably a 1/4 inch too long. Yeah. I didn't give enough room for the negative ease, and I could have probably gone down a couple of stitches because it was 64 stitches. I didn't give enough for the negative ease. But the heel that she does, I kind of kept feeling it. I think it was bulky. It's not the typical heel I like. She has you, for the turn the heel, I should say, not necessarily the heel, do a wrap and turn almost every stitch. I kind of like it when it's every other stitch. This gives it a nice round heel if you need a nice round heel. But I think if I was to do it next time, I might do it every other stitch. But again, it could be that it was about a 1/4 inch too long too. If it was shorter, I may not have felt it. It might have wrapped my heel better. But I absolutely love these. I had maybe this much of a ball left.
Very nice.
I love these.
They came out great.
And I was like, oh, do I wear no socks to Wendy's today and put these on afterwards? Unfortunately, I wasn't coming straight here. I had to go to my son's concert, playing the violin.
That's right. I knew. I thought it was his concert today.
It was his concert. So we had a good time. So that this was US 1.5, 2 point, where'd it go? I didn't write it down. 2.5 millimeter, I believe, at the medium weight.
Cool.
And those will go in my queue of socks. I gotta fix some socks too. I also finished Claudia by MJ Kim with Patent Cleat Classic. It's soaking wet.
Yeah.
This is my brother's hat that he wanted, and it should fit because it's nice and tight. It's done on a US 4 for the cuff and the trellis pattern. And then you switch to a US 6 for the rest. US 4 is 3.5 millimeter. US 6 is 4.0 millimeter for the rest of that. And then when it came to the decreasing, I was doing this at work, and I only had the US 6 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
The US 4, I happen to have a magic loop style 32, so I just finished like this part of the decreasing all the way up on US 4.
Looks good.
Yeah, what he likes about it is how flat it is on the top.
Yeah.
I would put it on, but where it's wet, I may stretch it.
It's really wet.
It's really wet.
Put it on.
My option was to either block it now and have it wet for the show,
But you can kind of see when I am.
Or wait and show it off, but not necessarily have it dry in time for Christmas. And
you can see when I put my...
Yeah, it's nice and round. It's a nice, easy pattern. I'd like to try it without... They do the pearl. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's the Claudia hat. They do the pearl and then knit through the back loop on just the ribbing part, or the, just this part. I'd like to see what it looks like with just regular knit.
Yeah, it would look good. It just wouldn't be quite as defined.
Yeah, because it was a nice hat. So, yeah, those are the only 2 Rate Your Dates that I have.
Wow, that's really good. I have no Rate Your Dates this week, again.
Not even an advent calendar. What was the last calendar thing that you did?
The last one that I showed was whatever was the 11th. I can't remember. The angel, maybe? I can't remember. My mom and dad are in the other room. That was my mother bringing you a Merry Christmas sneeze.
So, the next thing is future dates, and I want
Whirlwind Romance.
Oh, that's right.
I have a Whirlwind Romance. I finally finished applying, and I wound up my yarn. This is from Six Cats Knitting Around in the Mommy Needs to Spin yarn colorway. And this is the fleece that I won for the Smack Talking Award Podcaster Challenge 2011. And I wasn't really liking it when I was spinning it up, but after applied together, I'm more into it. I think it's kind of pretty now. So I might make socks out of this. I got about 350 yards here, and I think I probably have another 20 to 30 yards still on the bobbin. One of my bobbins came out longer. Oh.
Now, is this Navajo plied or just
Nope, this is
together?
2-plied. It's 2-plied, and it's oops, what happened here? It's fingering weights. You can see. Looks pretty good.
Did you thwack it?
I thwacked it.
Looks good.
It came out pretty good.
It'd be interesting to see.
I'm gonna try knitting it.
Are you gonna do the socks for next month?
Yeah, I might just knit a plain pair of socks with this for the knit along, just to see how it knits up into socks.
Oh, good. That'll be good to see.
So it'll be interesting, to say the least. But the colors were kind of muddy when they first plied together, but when the two of them plied, I like it more. The purple and the green pop out against each other more. It looks better. I was kind of worried that it was going to look more brown, but it actually came out really nice. So, yeah, this was really fun to spin with. But, I tried to go on Six Cats Knitting Around store, and I don't think she has a store anymore. It told me when I tried to search for it on Etsy that there was no such
No, I think she still has it. Maybe she changed the name.
Oh, maybe she changed the name. Well, if anybody out there sees this and knows...
Trying to think.
Six Cats Knitting Around.
I'm trying to think what her Ravelry name is. It's not Six Cats.
I know.
I want
Or
to
if
say
you-
it's knitter ADD.
Is it? Well, or if you are Six Cats Knitting Around, contact me and let me know how I can go onto your store, because I was trying to do it last week because I really liked the way that the base was prepped. It spun up really nicely. So that's it for my whirlwind romance.
Okay, so for future dates, last week I had said that come January 1st I was going to cast on, or around January 1st I was going to cast on the Tide Pool Shawl
Yes.
by Wendy Knits. Well, it dawned on me that that's not going to happen right that first, and probably not until the middle of the year, because my friend is having a baby and it's due in April. She believes it most likely will be taken earlier because he's a big boy and she's a very petite
Tiny,
little
yeah.
girl. Not little girl, tiny woman. And so, change in plans, I have to start baby knitting. So, my plans are...
Maybe you could make this.
What is it? Fingering with?
Yes, it is.
Okay, maybe I will.
That's on my future dates.
So I plan on doing a baby blanket, which is the super easy baby blanket, which I have already done on the podcast once before. It was a red and then multicolored. So I want to do that. Probably using some stash sock yarn. I'm all about the stash. So I do want to do a sock yarn baby sweater. Boutros Babe, Heather from Highland Handmaids, Fiberista Files, did one, and it came out really nice. She did the Henley collar where it splits.
Yes.
But I have plenty of sock yarn, so I definitely want to do that. And Wendy is just showing me something else, so maybe I'll do that too.
That's on my future date.
So, and then I have hat and booties that I want to do. Now my question is, yeah, the hat and the booties can match because it shouldn't take.
Right.
But there's no way that I can have a hat, booties, and sweater match. I don't have enough of one yarn to do that.
That's why this pattern that is in my future dates is an excellent pattern, and let me tell you why.
Please do.
This is the Garter Stitch Baby Kimono by Joji Locatelli. I'll try to show you the thing. It's a kimono, so it wraps over. There's one, you can put a snap or one button or a tie on the underneath, and then you button it across, or you could use I-cord ties. A lot of people on Ravelry have modified this to have a knit-on I-cord edging in a contrasting color.
Oh, all right.
So what I'm going to do, because
Okay.
she's right, is I am making this for my cousin's baby. She's having a boy. I'm going to knit the sweater in brown with a light blue I-cord trim. I'm going to knit a blue hat with brown dinosaur spikes and then blue booties.
Oh,
that way
alright.
I'll have enough.
You can tie it in.
You can tie it in with the thing. And then the buttons can match with the
Then that's what
the
I will be
contrasting.
doing. I just got to find the right
And this
yarn.
is a free pattern on Ravelry. And it comes out super cute. So I saw it.
Is
And
it seamless?
I believe it is.
To most extent.
I believe it is. I think she has you knit the arms flat, but you don't have to do that. But it's knit in one piece, and then you knit the arms on.
Yeah.
And most people have converted it to knit the arms on in the round, because why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, true.
So really the only...
Although if it's garter, that might be why, because then you would have to be doing purling.
Well, I don't mind doing that, but some people do.
I don't mind. I mean, I've been getting better on
That's it. Joji Locatelli, Garter Stitch Baby Kimono. You will see that being cast on shortly after Christmas. Because
Unfortunately, you may be seeing two of them.
yeah, well, so we'll do it. We'll do a mini knit along.
Yeah.
If you have a baby, you can knit along with us. So yes, that's my future date, and then of course all of these Advent ornaments that I haven't done. The last one I did was the basket. I don't know if I'm gonna do it now.
Oh, that's right, because you
I'm
were
so
saying,
far behind.
Yeah. Well, but you said it is. I'm sorry. ADD Knitter 00 is six cats knitting around.
Okay. Click on her link and see if it lets you go on.
Well, this is WordPress.com.
Oh.
And swipe me.
Well,
It does that sometimes.
because I tried to get onto her Etsy store and it kept telling me it was no longer.
Maybe she's not doing it
Maybe
through
she
Etsy. A lot
closed
of
her.
people.
Oh, maybe she moved onto her own. Six Cats Knitting Round. ADD Knitter
00.
00. Let me know how I can get something from your store.
She may not, because the last post on her blog was September 13th.
Yeah. Well, anyway, if you do already have some in your stash, spin it up because it's really good. So, all right, that's it for my future dates.
The other future date I have is my next sock on the needles. I was thinking about this. I was just trying to find it. I was talking about how I was going to do 2 for Max and Zach at the same time, but Max is going to have a sweater that it will be worked on probably during Christmas. So I figured Zachary should get the socks. So I'm going to do the Fruit Loop socks.
I love that colorway.
Toe up. Probably do an afterthought heel.
I think that's a good idea.
To kind of keep the Fruit Loopy. He's going to love it.
Yeah.
So these will be the next socks that I knit on, and I'll cast them on. Probably not until...
And I will be doing them in this.
Definitely after
January.
Christmas until I get all my stuff that I need to get done.
Yeah. I want to
so that this will be my car knitting type of thing.
And I'm just going to do my mom's favorite toe-up Wendy Johnson sock for this, for the knit-along in January. So that's my plan. After doing the color work mittens for this knit-along, I'm going with the, like, low-key. And it will be, I think knitting my own hand-spun will make it more interesting to me because I'm not a huge sock knitting fan.
So it'll be interesting to see how the color works
out.
It
will.
And stuff. So crushes and heartbreaks. I do have a crush, but it'll wait until... after something else.
Yeah, I have a crush too.
I know you do, but mine goes hand in hand with the bubble and bling. So.
Oh, it does. Yeah. So my heartbreak this week is so I know you know from on the show I've said I've had a cold on and off since November, and it kept going away, and I'd feel better, and then it would come back, and so last week on. We recorded on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I started to feel kind of crummy. On Thursday and Friday, all I did was lay in bed most of the day. Like, I really didn't feel well. And I should have gone to my doctor, but I didn't go. And Saturday, I was really sick. So Sunday afternoon, I went to a walk-in clinic, a local walk-in clinic, and found out that that I had an ear infection that got really bad. And it went into my sinuses and my throat. And also outside of my ears, the ear canal was also really infected because I let it go for so long. And this is why I didn't do much knitting last week, because I really wasn't well. I feel a lot better now, but my head is filled with infection. I know, I'm a jerk for not going in.
No, but
you know what it is,
you gotta take care of yourself.
When you have cold symptoms, it's hard to know when it's bad enough that you should see a doctor, because most of the time, if you just ride it out, it goes away.
True.
So I kept thinking it's going to go away, but this time it just got worse and worse. So yeah, it really cut down on my knitting time, and I know my mom is like fed up with me because I'm like worn out. I just feel like, she's making a face over there.
She is. She's knitting on a lovely sock that kind of matches her sweater from her.
I know.
Which is a sweater that I believe
I knit for her.
Yes, it's a very nice sweater too.
I know. I love that sweater. So yeah, that's my heartbreak. And because I had infection-filled head, I didn't go to knit night. I didn't go to my spinning guild meeting, and I wasn't on virtual knit night because it was just, that's how crummy I felt. Really, I just felt like lying on my couch and taking medicine. So that's my heartbreak. And I feel bad that the last episode of the year I have nothing to show you.
It's all right.
I knit like 20 rows on that sweater.
Okay. It's okay. The crush will wait until I'm ready to show you.
Okay.
But I just wanted to say I was able to make it to knit night, and I was really excited. I got to meet Enid, which was so exciting to finally meet someone that who comments on every episode. Every episode.
I love her.
And so I got to meet Enid, which was really nice. Hi, Enid.
I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you.
I got to meet Netta. I don't remember Ravelry names, so I apologize. Netta, JD from Twisted Strands came on.
I love JD.
Natalie, also on Plurk, was
Natalie!
there. She wasn't there for very long because she's not feeling very well. She had a coughing fit and had to go.
It's the most sick time of the year.
Yeah. And then Karen from Round the Twist came on.
Karen, wow. I haven't seen Karen since Rhinebeck.
I'm trying to think if I missed somebody, which I don't think I did.
It's fun.
If I missed somebody, I apologize. It was a rather small one.
You should join us a virtual knit night. We do it every Sunday. I don't think we'll be doing it this Sunday since it is Christmas Eve.
I am not.
I know, it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day. I am hosting dinner, and dinner doesn't start until 5. So
and I think on Christmas Day you should spend the time with your families. But we will be there the Sunday after.
Yes. Well, that's New Year's Day, but we'll see.
I'll be there. I don't go out on
No, I don't either. But I did put on the post the thread virtual knit night that most likely we would not be having it.
Okay.
So
I didn't look at the thread yet.
But I just wanted to say hi to all the virtual knitters.
Yes, it's fun.
And we had a good time. So
I'm glad you were there since I couldn't be there. I didn't think anybody would want to stare at my infection-filled head.
No, not really. I'm going to put this in the crushes section.
Okay.
I got a little PM message from Lois who put on her blog, "'Twas the week before Christmas, and I got approval to read it."
Oh, good.
I just got it. That's why I did it.
So, it's a Christmas poem.
So it's kind of cute. "'Twas the week of Christmas when all over the net podcasters were scurrying to get their cast set. Their stockings were hung as background with care in hopes that all watching would somehow even care. They work like mad people to share what they knit. They were talking so quickly on the camera they'd spit. They scrambled to finish their holiday knitting. Many confessed they acquired blisters while sitting. They wanted a break. A vacation was desired. It was easy to see they were just plain tired. The stashes were growing at alarming rates. Let's face it, we're all hiding yarn from our mates. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. The beautiful scene was a joy to behold until we heard Diane Formidable saying, 'Crap, it's snowing and I'll have to walk the girls.' And so they prepare for their last shows of the year. No matter how sick with the coughing and the hacking, they crammed in one more show before packing. They gathered their props, all their pets, and their show notes to bid us Merry Christmas and send us to purchase Barnes & Noble totes. Oh. Now Bella, now Maisie, stay on your chairs. Now Fred, stop your leaping onto well you know where. On John, on Ernie, hey, give me that pom-pom. And Skippy, who's training, stop biting the neighbors. All the podcasters' pets are so wonderfully exciting. Now they've promised to be good in the coming year. Yarn diets and knit along, that's all very clear. There will be podcasts to show and stash downs to be sure, but Tina from Knitting Blooms will find some way to procure. Sheila and Wendy, Knit One Heart Two, will continue to be wicked good, while Dawn and Nicole, Wolf Farms, well, they'll do what they should. Steve Dramatic Knits will continue to drive Miss Daisy Callie, while Becca from Knit Bites will be gaming like crazy. Erin Mommy John will return with her sassy way, and JD Twisted Strands will have the beer of the day. Karen Round the Twist will no doubt have another epic year, and the Stockinette Zombies will give us nothing to fear. Charming Loki Kelly will come to us thanks to the one who pays, and Tammy, the proverbial knitter, will continue the yarn stash craze. Vicky, Dragonfly Swords, will finish her sweater, while Katie, knitting on the fly, will be our jet setter. And now it's been said with pen to paper, we love our podcasters from whom we can't taper. We follow each week, we are clearly stalkers, and confess that many of us are just plain off our rockers. We wish you the merriest of Christmas, it's true, and always remember, your views are true blue. Merry Christmas. Knitting's my bag, which is Lois.
I love Lois.
She's so funny.
Lois is aces. She's the berries.
So that was one of my crushes as well.
Yes, I loved that. I commented on her blog and I PM'd her. I thought that was so cute.
So we move on to the Baubles and Bling.
All right. So first of all, we got this last week and we forgot to show it. This is Walnut Grove. It's a shawl pattern by Carrie Steinmetz, who is Knit Pearl Girl. Sheila and I each got one. It's really pretty.
And Knit Pearl Girl was having a audio podcast, but has now moved to video.
Oh, she's on video podcast.
She is.
So check her out.
She's got about 4 episodes on the video podcast.
Oh, that's great.
So it's a very nice shawl. I will definitely be doing that in the new year.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
I think it's fingering weight, but I'm not 100% sure.
Fingering weight, 500 to 600 yards of fingering weight yarn. I like it. Gauge is not important.
That's always nice.
So thank you, Knit Pro Girl.
So I'm just going to show you my bag.
Oh yes, Sheila has her bag.
So this is my
I don't know
Barnes
what
and
mine is.
Noble bag. It's
I showed
the
mine
blue
last
one.
week.
I like it, and I definitely want to keep it. But I have so many other bags in my house that for me to keep it, which will benefit you guys, I will be having a bag stash down.
She's gonna need to.
I have so many bags, so if anyone doesn't mind getting gently used bags, let me know. I have a nice, actually, Loopy U green bag that I got
Oh yeah.
for one of the not so
Club
lucky club
things.
things that I mean I didn't get into the sock club,
Yeah.
so I got this as a consolation prize.
She doesn't really use it.
I do, but like I said, the ones I typically use, and I'll show you, is the ones that I get from Children's Hospital. This one here says liver transplant, multivisual transplant center, Children's Hospital. It's got 3 pockets in the front, and this
It's
is
really
my
nice.
favorite. It's nice. These are the bags I like.
She likes
So-
those.
And I have another one that's from giving blood to Children's Hospital. And I think I have one from Winchester Hospital when I gave birth.
I have one from Mass General Hospital when I gave birth that I still use. Not for knitting though.
And then I have small project bags that I probably want to give away too because I have too many of them.
Yeah.
So that will be in the coming year.
Cool.
But I'm still, like I said, up
I set it for Bobbles.
in
and Bling.
arms for the.
Oh, show the Bobbles and Bling for my mom.
Oh yes, I did want to do that. So that will be coming up in the year, and like I said, I'm debating on whether or not to keep the bag. May become a Christmas gift. And this I just got today, which is a pair of socks from Wendy's mom, Nancy.
Out of Collinette Jitterbug.
Collinette Jitterbug.
In the moss colorway.
It's really pretty.
You can see it. It's orange and green.
It's green with some specks of orange.
Yes.
And
that was once in my stash. I gave it to my mom
I love it.
in the last stash stir.
And this is her basic, her toe-up sock.
This is the
recipe
one that I'm
she
gonna
goes to,
knit
which is Wendy
this out of.
Johnson's toe-up with a difference, I believe, is the name of the sock, and it's
Yep.
kind of got a triangle heel on it.
Triangle. Like you start the increase
start
for
the
the gusset on the ball on the bottom.
Like
of
a
the
lot
foot.
of other toe-up socks have you start it halfway up the foot. This one, you just start right here. So I'm excited about these. Thank you very much.
Yay! I
So
think that's it for my Bubbles and Bling. Let's do Christmas presents.
well, that I had listed as my baubles and bling. But so let me just talk about. We'll go into gossip and innuendo, but let me just talk about this one thing. Cindy, Fitter Knitter, is asking us if you need a calendar for next year to go check out her website, fitterknitter.com, I believe. It's Calendar of Hope.
Mhm.
It's their 4th year. All proceeds but the PayPal fee goes to armyofwomen.com, which is trying to find out why women get breast cancer.
That's cool.
So I believe it's fitterknitter.com. I will link it in the show notes, and if you are looking to help out a cause for a calendar and you need a calendar, I guess it's somebody said dishcloths. I have to honestly say I was a bad podcaster and didn't check before I did this. I know a lot of other podcasters have mentioned it, so
Oh yeah.
You can check her out.
Yeah, it's for a good cause. Check it out. This is
Yeah.
a good time of year to donate something for a good cause.
Absolutely it is. And I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can get this real quick. Fitter Knitter. Let's see. 4th year. This is 4th year. We have PayPal fees. Thank you. The calendar can be found at fitterknitter.com. And yeah, it's a calendar. Oh, it's a bunch of washcloths or squares.
Oh, cool. So if you're
So-
going to make an Afghan, I know a lot of people do Afghan squares. This would be a great way to do that and benefit a charity.
Sorry, I don't want to see. So it is a knitting calendar.
That's cool.
And so yeah, and it's going to benefit the breast research, to benefit breast cancer research.
That's great.
Yeah, so thank you, Cindy, for letting us know about it so that we could share it with our viewers. That's all I got.
All right. I want to give you my present first. I have 2 presents. I'm just going to tell you right now, there are so many things wrong with my present to you that
That's
I
all right.
can't even get
Like I said,
started.
my present to you has a part of the heartbreak to it.
First of all, I got you a bag. Now, it is the kind of bag that you like.
It's got my name,
has her initial on it. So I'm really sorry I bought this before you started saying you had too many bags. There's a lot of things in here. It's multi-part.
Ooh. Ooh.
And we're back after the dog barking episode.
So, Wendy gave me a bag with my letter S on it.
Bought before I knew she needed to get rid of bags.
Well, I have talked about it left and right, but with the big bag, I do have to get rid of some bags because there are bags that I'm just not going to use. This is the type I like.
I know, that's why I got it, because it's the canvas totes that she likes.
But there are some other bags that I have. Most of them are actually small project bags that I got to get rid of.
Yeah.
There's only a few that I really use because I don't use too many.
And like as soon as I bought it, like the next week on the show, she's like, I need to get rid of bags. I was like, oh.
So she gave me the socks that rock
in the
medium weight
bell.
and Jingle Bells, which I do not have. I have Frosty, I have Festival of Lights, which are both holiday colors, but I do not have Jingle Bells.
I was a little nervous.
So, like I said before last week, I'm going to put all of my stuff in brown paper bags with a cotton ball of lavender, just to be safe, and just randomly grab one.
Yep, that's a good idea.
So then I have a small bag, which I actually do love this. I love the fact that
Isn't that cute?
It
It matches.
So cute. Full of nail polish.
Yes,
which
this is
are
all
all
for you.
Christmas colors.
Yes, I did
Red,
all Christmas.
green,
and lots of sparkly.
I love the green because it matches. You can't really see it there, but it matches like the green that I like to wear for the organ donation.
Yes, I know. That's why
I'm
I
all
got
about the green on
You
organ
can put
donation.
the glitter on top of it
That'll
to
be
give
fun.
it a little color.
Some top coat.
Sèche-vite. This is the best top coat for nails.
Some silver.
Yeah.
Silver bells. Sorry. And some
base
really
coat.
good base coat.
Yes.
I, of course, have to get my nails to the point where they can actually hold color into Kinder Egg.
Because I found a secret source of illegal Kinder Eggs that I will not reveal publicly.
And a manicure set, which is really
Isn't
nice.
that cute?
I'm going to have to keep this in my bag because I'm always looking for something in my bag. You know how like you're knitting and all of a sudden you get a hangnail?
Yeah.
Because, you know, your hands are dry from the
catches on
yarn.
everything.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I really like this. I like the colors of it too.
I know. I thought it was so pretty. I wish I had gotten one for myself. Now I can't find one.
And then I got something from Lush.
Yes, because I know Sheila likes Lush.
Should I open it? Or?
Yeah, you can open it.
I do like Lush.
I know you do.
Such a nice little knitted.
This is a pamper yourself bag of goodies.
It is. It's a very nice pamper myself bag of goodies. See, it was nicely wrapped, which obviously they
I didn't
it that way.
I wrap like
Naturally
a monkey.
gifted.
It's 100% recycled paper.
And then whatever's in it, I think I'm putting all over your table.
Oh, it's all right.
Cool.
Those are packing peanuts.
Which most likely are dissolvable in water.
Probably.
So, ooh, handmade is a soap.
Yes, I believe so.
And
it says on the thing.
The
Snow cake. Oh.
And little Lush.
That's a bomb.
That goes into
it's a bath bomb. A fizzy bath bomb.
Just so you know, the last time and the first time I ever took a bath in my bathtub at home was last year, October 24th, when we got the phone call for Zachary's liver transplant. Never before have I taken it, because our bathtub's small, and I am not a small girl. And I went in, because we had been hiking all day, and I get in there, and no sooner do I just relax than the phone rings. I'm like, okay. So I will be doing that again this time when we're not expecting any.
But these
surprises.
were holiday-themed gifts from the Lush store.
Well, thank you very much.
They smell good, don't they?
They do smell good. Yours?
Yeah. Mine
Isn't so
is a heartbreak.
The bag is not your gift. It's the only thing that could fit.
The giant. What is this? Oh, this is what she was working on in the car. I love her. Look how cute.
The heartbreak is the pattern that I had.
Yeah.
I couldn't find. I tore my house left and right. Couldn't find the pattern, so I had to re-engineer it.
I love it.
And I don't
Love
sew.
the
And if you
eyes.
look at her arms are a little off center.
So,
And
look how cute! I love
I
it.
ran out of stuffing, so that's why I was finishing it in the car.
I could see her in the car doing something. I'm like, I don't know what she's doing.
The bow was a last minute thing because it was.
The bow is awesome,
I
though.
like
The
the
bow
bow.
makes it.
And then this is something little.
Oh, thank you. Frog monkey earrings.
Those
I
were
love
from
them. Those are
Free-
super
Christ.
cute.
Firestorm Creations.
Aren't those cute?
Firestorm Creations
Love this.
at .com. You said you wanted a.
Big
Throw
enough
pillow
that I could
size.
hug. I know, you made it. I have one more present for you.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, that's all I have for you.
That's okay.
And like I
This
said,
isn't
the
from me.
heartbreak I don't know how to sew because I wasted a lot of fabric on that thing.
I love the eyes.
Yeah, I got the eyes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're too small. What do I do?
They're not. They look good.
Well, but only because I put the white around it. Otherwise,
well, yeah, I think if
they would have been beady
loose,
little eyes.
They look good, and I think they look good with the white.
I liked the fabric because it was kind of what our old
Yeah, our old
site was, and it
cart
was
site. Yes, I
it
do
was
love it.
part of
So I have
got
this
it.
letter as a present for Sheila, and I'm going to read it now.
Do I have to sit on needles?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe. Dear Sheila, after watching episode 39, which is the crying episode, of your podcast, I wanted to try to put together a special gift for you. I've never even met you in person, and yet through the podcast, it is so clear that you are an incredibly kind, generous, and giving person, as well as a fantastic mother and friend. During episode 39, I cried right along with you and Wendy, and I know many others did as well. I had an idea of a gift for you, but I knew I needed help. I sent out a mass PM to other podcasters and fans of Knit One Heart 2 to see if anyone would be willing to help bring the idea to life. I will admit I thought it was going to be a long shot, but the kindness of knitters is incredible. Within several hours of the PM going out, we put together the funds to purchase a 2012 Rock and Sock Club subscription for you.
Aww.
Here's the even more amazing part. So many people wanted to contribute that we actually raised too much money. We decided the extra will be donated to your podcast. There are so many people out there who love you guys and your podcast, and it warmed my heart that we can make this gift happen. I hope you enjoy it. You deserve it.
Aww.
And this is from your friend, love from your friends, Beth, Witty Knitting, who's the one that came up with this idea, Melissa, Melia Bella,
Aww.
Bev, Palette
PC.
PC, Lisa, Fiber Nymph,
Aww.
Katie, Jet Girl 1313, Diane from Knittables,
And she
Tamila.
already did so much.
I know. Diane, she's amazing. Tamila, Knit Tea, Heather, Boutros Babe, Steve from Dramatic Knits, Leslie, Shifty Cat, and Betty, TMY, and HNL. P.S. I will send you the gift club certificate and podcast donation as soon as I see this episode is up. PM me if you would like it sooner. Beth.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Are you so surprised?
I am. Oh my gosh! Now we're really
And
gonna
then
have
again,
enough talk.
Another gift that makes my gift look like crap.
But it doesn't.
I'm just kidding. But I was like, really?
Well, you know, that kind of explains why Heather and Boutros Babe and Katie from Jet Girl Knitting on the Fly said, "Did you record yet this week? Is this the week you're not going to record?"
I've had so many PMs from people saying, "Are you recording? When are you recording?"
Thank you so very much, everyone. You guys are
It was
just
hard
beyond.
to keep it secret. It was very hard to keep it secret.
Oh, thank you.
So I was so excited for today because I'm like,
Thank you.
so now you don't have to put your socks at Rock in a little brown paper bag and pretend to be in the sock club because you
still
can
kinda
really
wanna do
be in
that.
the sock club. I'm very
Oh,
excited.
thank you. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what else to say. You guys are awesome.
She's trying not to cry.
I am.
We're not doing crying and
There's
knitting
that
anymore.
pin.
Oh, yeah, you better
I'm
sit on
sitting
a pin.
on a pin. Thank you, everyone.
So, now that
think
we've been,
that's
I have one more sad thing to tell you in my gossip and innuendo. So, I got a lovely PM from completely frogged, who is Marissa in real life, completely frogged. And she has a blog at www.completelyfrog.blogspot.com. And she had just PM'd me about a question about my spinning wheel. And I answered it. And she had mentioned that on her signature, her blog name. So I said, I'm going to go check the blog out. So I went over there, and it had the saddest story. I just had to share it because it's unbelievable. So apparently, Marissa and her husband and family were gifted with a handmade nativity, and I guess it folds. It's big, big. Okay. Folds up. It had like Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus, and they displayed it in their front yard, about 4 feet from the curb, because they needed to put it in front of a light that's awkwardly positioned in the middle of their yard. And like the day after they put it up, they came home from somewhere and it was gone. The whole thing was gone. And Marissa is such a nice person that she well, first of all, she was stunned. And then people told her, well, it was kind of close to the curb. Maybe somebody thought it was trash. So she's like thinking, maybe that's what happened. So she put a sign out in the same spot that the nativity was that said that, it's not trash. If you took it, please return it. It really, it's handmade. It really crushed us. And when they came back again from somewhere, somebody had stolen the sign saying that the nativity was stolen. Is that not so unbelievable?
Where does she state what
it doesn't,
state she lives in?
I didn't see where she lives, but isn't that horrible? Well, why would somebody take a nativity?
You hear it all the time, unfortunately, on the news about somebody stealing baby Jesus from a nativity.
Yes, I know. But
it's probably just a bunch of kids that thought it would be funny.
That just disturbed me because, it's one thing.
It's a shame.
I understand people have their religious beliefs and I just don't think, I think you can believe whatever you want and you can do whatever you want in your yard. Don't be bothering somebody else's yard and messing with what they believe. If somebody wants to put a nativity out, don't mess with it. If somebody wants to put up a menorah, don't mess with it. That's just so hateful.
It really is.
So Marissa, I am really sorry that somebody took your nativity. That made me so mad.
And I hope somehow it gets returned.
I do too, but it made me mad that somebody even took the sign.
I know, that's kind of bizarre.
Just...
Well, it's probably the kids who took the nativity.
It's probably teenagers. I'm going to guess it's teenagers. We have a person that lives down the street from us, and when we first moved here, they had a goose. But like if you can see, like this big. It's like a cement goose. And it was cemented into their yard. And she had outfits for it that she changed every month and for the holidays. And the kids, well, we loved the goose when we moved in because it's on the street right before ours. So it was a good landmark. When you see the goose, we're the next street. But I also loved that it had a different outfit every month. I just thought that was so cute. And when the kids got older, they would love to go and see what the goose was wearing. And we told them, we trick-or-treat at their house every year, and we always told them how much we loved the goose. Well, about a year and a half after we moved in, somebody stole the goose. They knocked it off. So only its little feet were left in the cement. They knocked it off and took it. So it was gone for a week, and then they bought another one. And a year and a half later, somebody knocked it and took it again. And they replaced it again. And then a couple more years went by, and somebody knocked it and took it again. And they replaced it again. And I said to my husband, it's really hateful that somebody keeps doing this because this is just, it's just cute, and the kids love it. And last year, somebody took it again. It was like the 4th time they'd taken it since we lived here. And the man and woman that lived there actually put a letter out to the local paper saying, we're not going to replace it anymore. Thank you for stealing something that we thought was really fun and that a lot of our neighbors enjoyed. And it's that kind of thing,
Yeah.
It just bothers me, but that was bad enough. When it affects somebody's way of celebrating Christmas,
that's just
really
horrible.
Is disgusting. So Marissa, I am really sorry that people took your nativity scene, and I hope that somebody brings it back. And if you out there happen to be somebody who took that nativity scene, give it back. If I find out who you are, I'm going to come in. You're on my list of people I want to punch. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure the person who stole the nativity is not one of our viewers. That kind of person probably isn't in our viewer base.
No.
But it's just really... I'm
Sad.
sorry. But I had to share that because I was just reading her blog, and then I was like, oh. And then when they stole the sign, it's just like...
Wrong on all levels.
Just like piled the badness on top. And so I just thought that was horrible.
That is horrible. That's too bad.
Yes, it is.
But on a much cheery note.
Yes.
Everyone, we hope that you have a wonderful, happy holidays, whichever you celebrate, whether it's Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, which started yesterday.
Yeah.
Christmas, which is Sunday. Or Festivus with the rest of us.
Or if you like worship the trees or whatever it is you do.
We hope that you have a wonderful holiday.
If you're not celebrating one of the major holidays, enjoy the time off that you get because of the major holidays to spend time with your family.
We appreciate you for watching us.
Yes.
We are on episode 41.
Yeah. We're having a good time with it.
11 more to go before we have our year anniversary. And we will do this all again next year.
Yes.
And thank you. Thank you, everyone.
And
you
everyone,
guys are just too kind beyond words.
I have been amazed this week. All the PMs, this whole thing. That was awesome. You know, like, I just can't tell you how excited that made me. I've been talking about it to my mom for 2 weeks. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I kept wanting to say something to you. It was really hard for me to keep a secret, but I did. So, yeah, you people out there are awesome.
You are.
You are.
Thank you so very much.
I'm not crying on this episode.
So on that note, if you need to see any information, it will be at knit1heart2.blogspot.com. All of our other information is there as well.
Yep.
We'll just keep it simple. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Knit with Heart.
We'll see you in January.
Bye.
Bye.